Wait, am I live? Wait a minute. Crap, how did that happen? Am I upside down? Am I live? Why is it upside down? What the heck happened? Oh man, I might have to restart this. Hold on, my thing is freezing, so if you're hearing me, I need to restart this. I'll be back in 2 seconds, okay? Wait, it won't even let me stop it. Oh my gosh, what did I do? No, rude. Did it work? Oh, it's working. Yay! I'm so shaky. My voice. Oh yay, Alicia's gonna join too. Hi guys. Oh, why am I sound like a goat. Wait, is it a goat that does that? Yeah. I don't know. Hello people. So I woke up today with like horrible sinus pain and nausea and achy and cold sweat and I just did it again. Okay. Tell me if it goes south. Okay, hold on. Can you guys see everything? It's really annoying that I can never see what you're seeing, so I hope you can see my tree because I can't see it in my frame, but I think you might be able to. Maybe if I do that more. I don't know. It's really pretty. Felicity, if you're here, look. You made me that, remember? Or you gave it to me anyway. Danny should be home in a minute. Yeah, so I woke up really sick. Oh, good, you can see the tree. Okay. And I feel so bad, and I barely have the energy to even do this right now, so who knows how long I'm going to last. I just want to give you at least something. But I feel horrible today, and I had to miss the family dinner with Danny's family, which I feel so bad because I haven't seen them for so long, but luckily we're spending Thanksgiving with them this year, so that will be good. But yeah, how are you guys today? What's new? Do we have any questions or wonderings? Questions? Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Haley. I know, Danny's bringing me home some NyQuil. I'm a little crazy when I take NyQuil, but it will help me sleep, I hope, because I can't sleep. Because tell me if I'm the only one, okay? This is so hard to explain, but I guarantee I'm not the only one. I know, Maggie, I miss you too. I was just talking about that, how bad I feel that I couldn't come. So anyway, tell me if I'm the only one that like sometimes when I get like a sinus infection or whatever it is, I don't know if it's an infection because I haven't been to the doctor, but it is, I can tell. But anyway, sometimes you get to that point where you can breathe through your nose just fine, but it feels like ice inside of your nose, like feels like burning, but it also feels like ice inside. And so like I'm constantly doing this and blowing through my nose to get hot air in there. Am I the only one that does this? Because people are always talking about how their sinuses are burning, but for me, mine feel like they're freezing inside and I have to like warm them up and just, it's really, really annoying. So I just wonder if I'm the only one, if I'm weird the way that mine show. So, but anyway, so I can't, you guys get it too? Okay, yeah, Libby does, Bootsy does, Haley does, okay, Deadbolt does. So like, so when that happens, I can't breathe through my nose because it hurts, it stings. And so I have to sleep, or, breathe through my mouth, and I already have dry mouth. And so then it dries within like 3 breaths, and then I choke, and so I can't sleep. And that's what's annoying. So I'm hoping the NyQuil will help knock me out and make me sleep. Even if I can't breathe, at least it will make me sleep because I'll breathe naturally. It's just I can't get to sleep on my own. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, so I barely slept all day, and that's what I need right now is sleep. So anyway, enough complaining. Thanks, Felicity. I love you too. Interesting. Cheyenne Godwin says, hot and cold pain receptacles often share neurons, so it's just crossfire. Interesting. I don't know what that means, but that's interesting. I look incredible. Wow. I look look so good today. So you are welcome for this. Okay. Flonase. Is that like a spray? Because that feels like that would hurt. I don't know. It's okay, Marina, but thank you. I really do need to stop complaining so much, but today I'm just like, I don't feel like vlogging or making a video or editing. I need to sleep, so I might as well at least check in first. It's a spray, it doesn't hurt at all. I was scared at first too. That's from Naya. Okay, is it Naya or Naya? Okay, maybe I'll try that. If the NyQuil does, it sounds like Danny's home. If the NyQuil doesn't work, then maybe I'll try that. Do you see how dry? I mean, I'm always dry-mouthed, but it's even worse. I decided to do a live stream because I don't feel like editing. And thank you. So Danny found a new kind of NyQuil syrup that I've never heard of before.
Severe.
No, like flavor though. I have never seen berry flavored NyQuil. Have you? Never. I've seen cherry, I've seen the green one, I've seen the orange one, but that's DayQuil. But I've never seen berry DayQuil or NyQuil, so we're gonna try it. I have to warn you, I don't do well on this. Oh good, Paul's here. I was hoping you would come on to mediate. Is Alicia here too? She said she would come on and say hi. You should see how he's looking at me right now. He's got that look that's like, I feel so bad because you look hideous, so you must feel hideous.
You don't look hideous, you just look not happy.
I'm not happy at all. I'm scared to try any flavor. I hate taking this stuff, but it worked. And the syrup always works better. What are you doing?
I'm saying hi.
Oh. That's an interesting.
What the heck? That is, that's very potent.
It smells familiar.
What is that?
I'm not looking forward to this. Do you guys remember when I did the live stream where I was pooping? Of course you do. The 4-hour live stream where I had to drink the nasty drink every 15 minutes? That's how I feel about drinking NyQuil. Like, I have to hurry and do it and chase it with a bunch of water. And so, let's do this. You can all cheer me on. I don't want to do this. I might take my teeth out to do this so that my teeth won't be drenched in it, because then it will taste like that for a long time. Who did you hang out with, Paul? What did I miss? I don't know. Are you being sarcastic because we didn't have you over this weekend? Listen, we needed some time this weekend. Me pooing. Oh, that. Yes, that was fun. It was really fun. I'm a dork. Okay, I have to take my teeth out. This is the best live stream ever. I'm nervous. I don't want to do this.
Got it. Just burn.
It smells better than the cherry. Okay, guys. Ugh, ready? I must say, that is not nearly as bad as the cherry. Interesting, good to know, guys. Next time you need NyQuil, take the berry flavor. It's not nearly as strong. Wow, it's still gross, but it's not nearly as bad, so. Marina said how I feel when I eat vegetables. You're funny. I'm so weird because I love vegetables and yet I don't eat them enough. I would eat vegetables for every meal if I wasn't lazy. Sorry. If I get loopy, I apologize. But the goal here is to get me to freaking sleep, finally. I think I slept for like an hour while you were gone.
Really?
But then I woke up and everything was cracked and dry and I was like choking because I couldn't breathe.
So sorry.
Better get stock in it. I know, right? Can you buy some stock in the berry NyQuil? Ugh. I'm not listening to anybody. Don't get mad at me, Felicity. I don't listen to anybody. I don't know why I do these. Yeah, it's hitting me already. You're 26 on Wednesday, Felicity? So the 22nd? Wow. Can't believe you're 26. Why did I think you were way younger than that? I thought you were like 21. Maybe. I don't know. Any tips for getting back on track with not binging? I need help. That's from Celeste. Well, Celeste, I'm with you on that. What? Okay. When are you? What's your plan tonight? Are you gonna say hi?
I did. I stuck my hand in there and said hi to everybody. I was right in front of you. I took up the whole screen and said hi. Just trust me.
What the crap was I talking? I don't remember what I was talking about. So, I should have waited till after the live stream. Okay. Oh yes. Okay. Binging. So, like, last night I binged. I didn't purge, which is really rare for me to binge and not purge. That's why I wanted to do no binge November, because I knew that if I binge, then I'll automatically purge. But last night I did not. I binged a lot and I fell asleep for a few hours and then I woke up really sick. Maybe that's why I'm sick. I don't know. But anyway. But I think the key for both of us is to just keep trying and to not, for me anyway, I guess I shouldn't speak for everyone, but for me, it gets so overwhelming when I think about how much more I have to go to get better, or how long my road is to get completely better, or even if it's a short road to get completely better. It's really difficult for me if I think about that. So like, it's so cliche to say, but it's true. You have to take it one day at a time, and sometimes 1 hour at a time, which is my case. And so, I don't know. That's all I can say about it, because I'm with you, and it sucks, and Ed can suck it, because he's a dick. Sorry. Is that a bad word? I can't tell. I'll blame it on the NyQuil. Ooh, I could blame a lot on the NyQuil today. Thank you. I am doing great. Thank you. And I'm going to make a video soon talking about why I'm proud of myself, because, well, never mind. But I am. I'm going to be making a video and saying, hey, I am proud of myself because this is what I've done. This is how far I've come. This is how I'm still trying, and I'm doing, blame it on the NyQuil, blame it on the See? So anyway, you know what I mean? Yeah, you all like that idea. Like, I think it's time that I, like, stand up and be like, you know what? Because I am. Like, I found this picture. Oh, crap, it's on my iPad, which you're seeing. Okay, let me see if I can. Maybe I'll try and put it in my next video, but actually I will. I'll put it in that video where I talk about how proud I am. I went back and I found some pictures from me when I started my channel. And I found some pictures from when I had relapsed, the different relapses I had had, and when I was at my worst and when I was at my best. And I screenshotted screenshot, screenshot, screenshotted, screenshot pictures from back then, and then I put it next to a photo of me now, not like this, but like from like a video from somewhere in the past week where I looked really good and glowing and healthy and felt really good that day and felt really healthy, and I put them next to each other, and it was amazing to me. Maybe I'm super self-centered and I'm the only one that can tell a difference, but I could see a huge difference in my eyes, in my face, in my whole aura. You could tell it was just, I've really, really changed a lot, and I'm proud of myself for that, and that's okay to be proud of myself, and so I'll be sure and do that this week, so maybe I'll do that for tomorrow's video. I mean, I'm going to be doing Vlogmas, but oh, by the way, I should ask you, look how dilated my eyes are because of the NyQuil. I should actually ask your opinion on this, and then I promise I'll answer some questions. Let me hurry and say this, and then I'll answer your questions. I'm thinking, I can't even talk. So I'm thinking of, because I love Vlogmas, and I'm enjoying it already. I've only done 2 so far, and I love it. I love vlogging. I love making it fun. I love making it funny. I love making it real and taking you through my life and all the things. And I mean, I don't get a lot of views on my vlogs, and that's okay. I mean, I'm loving it for myself. But I'm thinking, how can I incorporate my scheduled videos with Vlogmas? So I think I'm just going to start like doing both. Like, so the popular thing these days on YouTube to do while vlogging, I don't know why, but it is like people will like vlog and then they'll also throw a challenge in the vlog, or they'll throw a topic in the vlog or whatever. And I personally don't like that. It kind of annoys me. I would rather like either watch a full vlog or watch a full video of just a topic, but that's what's popular right now. So maybe this would be a good time for me to do that. And so like I'll vlog my day, but maybe I'll have a sit down every day and kind of address whatever day it is and do something in honor of that day. So, you know, Motivation Monday and Topic Tuesday and the things. So I don't know. Does that make sense? Would that work? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but okay, I don't know. You prefer separate videos too. Me too, but I guess, I mean, sometimes I like it, but I don't know. I just don't know what to do, because I want people to watch my vlogs, and I'm glad you guys do, and I seriously am so grateful, and my channel is growing really fast all of a sudden, and I'm so grateful, and so thank you for all of you new subscribers. I've been getting 1,000 subscribers every 2 or 3 days, which is incredible for me. And I hope that keeps going so that I can reach and help more people, and so that I can have more support right now. But so I just want to make sure that I'm giving the best quality content that I have, hence this video. You're welcome. I forgot what I'm done. Okay. Now I'll answer your questions. So, because my mind just went flutterednessly. I never have alcohol, so when I take NyQuil, it's probably the equivalent of normal people who take like 5 shots of vodka. Not even joking. Well, actually, I wouldn't know because I've never drank vodka, but that's my guess. Okay, now I'm looking at questions. Okay. Drink a lot of water. Oh, stop it, Alicia. So is yours. And Alicia's going to film her video tonight all by herself. And I'm so proud of her. Amy, hi! Amy Hosp says, hey, my no processed foods November has turned into my almost no processed foods November. I'm with you. How is yours going? Well, my no binge November has turned into my almost no binge November also. And I think that all of ours has, and that's okay. As long as we are trying our hardest, that's what matters. So, yeah. I look really awful. I'm like so self-conscious right now. That's a good question. Kimberly Kimberluck. Is that really your last name, Kimberluck? Kimberly Kimberluck? If it is, I want to know, because that's epic. Kimberly Kimberluck. That's a cool name. Kimberly Kimberluck. I don't think that's your real name, but it's awesome. Your voice is... Don't be doing this today. Your voice is different in your early videos. Is it from your eating disorder, or were you more shy back then? No, it was absolutely because I was shy back then. Like, I used to talk like, hi guys, welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I have an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi. Like, I used to talk in that high voice because I was nervous and I was trying to be more likable, and I just wasn't fully myself yet. So yeah, and that voice still comes out once in a while, but now it's like, listen, my voice is gonna sound how it sounds, and if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. So, because I've always been so self-conscious of my talking voice because it's always raspy like this, and that is from the eating disorder. So I think before I would just talk like this to try and, you know, keep it light and be a little more fluffy and less intimidating for people to come to my channel and spend more time, but really I just come off as a creepy old lady that's lonely and has no friends and just is trying to... Why do I look like a ghost? Why does this keep happening to me? My life is so hard. I wonder if it's the tree. Probably it's the tree. Dang it. Anyway. Leslie, that's not nice, dude. Just don't know why you watch me. Sorry, I shouldn't have even addressed that. Call center voice? Yes, Sarah. Sarah Hoggs. How do I say your last name? I should know by now. That is funny. Aw. Thank you, Cody. Cody has a small dick. Why is that your name? Even if that were true, why would you put that as your name, sir? Come on. Listen, I don't judge you for the size of your... You know what? This is the NyQuil, and I'm going to stop myself right now. Anyway, Cody says, hi, I'm new to your channel, but you seem funny and cool. I just subscribed a couple days ago, but I'm suffering with anorexia right now. I am so sorry, Cody, that you're suffering with that, and I really think you should go subscribe to, I mean, obviously me, but also to Tofu Tommy. He is an anorexic male. I'm assuming you're male, right? Because women don't have dicks, right? You know what? I'm just blaming it on the NyQuil. This is really just Shanny coming out. Yeah, he is a male anorexic, and he's one of the only ones on YouTube that I've found. There's a few other ones. I think, is Alec actually anorexic? I can't remember. There's another channel I watch. He's so adorable. Alec is nostalgic, and he also, I think, might suffer with an eating disorder. I can't remember. But I know he's like dealt with self-harm and other mental issues too, and he's super funny and cute. But anyway, I think it's so... Oh, you are a girl. Oh, okay. I'm a girl. I was making fun of this guy as a joke, then tried to change my name back, and it said I couldn't for a while. Sorry about that, and thanks for the recommendation. So your name really... Okay, so it is... So Cody Has a Small Dick is a girl channel. Okay, well... Then forget everything I just said, but go still subscribe to those two guys because they're awesome. This was a great idea to do this. I know, I'm trying, Paul. I'm sorry. Okay, yes, let's move on. Someone change the subject because I'm just going to keep getting myself in trouble. Love Kai 88 says, how do you deal with a family that always wants to give you medical advice and think they know what is best for you? I love you. I love you too. this is a tough one because most families who act like that or say those things or whatever really are doing it out of care for you and out of the kindness of their heart and their lovingness for you. What I don't appreciate, well, okay, hold on. Paul, you just need to be here with, that's what, okay. But what I will say is that, so my point is we really can't fault them for that because that's all they know to do. Like and Danny has told me this, my mom, my whole family has told me this thousands of times, that they don't know what else to do other than to say that they're worried or say that they want me to get some sort of treatment that I'm already not getting, or I mean, that hasn't happened in a while, but it used to happen a lot. And don't worry about it, Paul. I keep getting into things I shouldn't be talking about, and it's the NyQuil. What was I talking about? Anyway, so I guess I would just, for me, I kind of got to a point where at first, I guess for a long time, I would take it as, oh, they're criticizing me and they're always pointing out my flaws, and that's all they care about is the negative things that I'm doing to myself. And blah, blah, blah. But the more I went on, the more I realized, like, every single thing that they said to me was out of love and care, and they are doing the best they can. And I don't know what it's like to watch somebody die from an eating disorder slowly. And so I can't possibly put myself in their shoes. And so I basically started, whenever that would happen, my first thought would be, okay, they're judging me and da-da-da, but then I would immediately stop myself and say, no, they're not judging you, they're loving you, and they're trying to help you the best way that they know how. And even if the way that they're doing that might not be the best way all the time, which it's not a lot in my case and probably your case, that doesn't matter. The point is that they're trying. So that's what matters. So you should feel, my point is that you and I and everybody should feel grateful for that, because there are so many people in the world that don't have family at all, let alone family that cares that much about them. So I don't know. Yeah. And you know your truth. You know if what they're saying is true. And if it is, then you should follow their advice. And if it's not, then just be grateful that they at least worry about you and you know your truth, and keep going and keep trying. Paul, are you mediating? Do I need to do this? What's happening? Do I need to block someone? What's happening? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I blocked him. We're good. Okay. I won't. I feel like crap. Just my Wi-Fi? What's wrong with my Wi-Fi? What? This is the stupidest live stream I've ever done. I'm not even like looking. I'm not even like, I feel like I'm not even connecting with you. I'm trying though. Hold on. Celeste Louise. I can't stop binging. Should I just give up and start restricting again because I'm overweight and I'm over it? I've been dealing with eating disorders for 9 years and I'm over it. I hear you, Celeste. But no, do not give up. Don't ever give up. No matter how hard you fall, no matter how deep you get back into your eating disorder, do not give up ever. Because giving up means death in our world. And you don't deserve to die. You deserve to be here. So as long as you're trying every day, that means you're living. And if you give up, then that means you're dying, and I don't want you to die. I'll be mad if you kill yourself or if you die. So, oh, that's okay, Paul. I might go soon anyway. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you can barely hear me. Sorry, my voice gets lower when I'm sick too. Okay, I'll try and speak up. Hi, guys. Is this better? Yes, relapses happen all the time. Look at how clean my hair is. I've not showered in so long. Oh my gosh, I look incredible today. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's hard, Cody, again. I have friends that encourage me not to eat. I don't want to leave them, but I know they make me worse. That is the worst thing you can do when you have an eating disorder is hang out with friends that are encouraging that behavior, whether they do it themselves or they're just encouraging you to do it. Like, that is the most dangerous thing you can do. Get out of it now. You can maybe be friends with them again someday if both of you heal. But right now, that's the most toxic relationship you can possibly have when you have an eating disorder. So I'm dead serious. Find some other friends until both of you get better. Because Ed becomes 10 times more powerful when it's two people at once that want the same thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway. Kathy R says, have you heard of diabulimia? My 16-year-old daughter has it. Diabulimia? What is that? Like, oh, is that like diabetes and bulimia or something? That would be terrifying. I've always been worried about that, but because I eat so much sugar. That's kind of scary. Wow, I didn't know that that was a thing. That's scary. Diabetic and bulimic. Wow. I had no idea. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful. Romantic relationships where you both have an eating disorder, that's also, even if you are trying, like you just said, to get better. It's such a complex disease. Why is my Christmas tree up, Sierra? Because it's Christmas time. Because I like to, I don't even care. Because I like to start celebrating as early as I can because it's the best time of the year for me personally. It's when I shine. See? And I feel great around this time of the year. So I milk it for all it's worth. So, I don't know. A Reason to Stand was amazing, Alicia. Oh my gosh, that was incredible. I can't wait to do it again. I hope I get invited again. Yes, Eliza, thank you. Christmas does start on November 1st. And again, I'm not a Thanksgiving hater. I love Thanksgiving. I love celebrating Thanksgiving. But I feel like Thanksgiving and Christmas go together. I feel like it's the whole holiday season that goes together. And this week, Thanksgiving week, I will focus more on Thanksgiving in my videos. But yeah, I consider them, like every year, I think every year I've done like a what I'm thankful for video. So I'll be doing that this week too. I can still smell that NyQuil. Oh, because the cup is here. It smells like berries. It really does. Savvy! Hi. I didn't notice you. How long have you been here? Yes, thank you, Savvy. She just wants to be holly jolly for more than 25 days. What is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. I grew up in a family where we started celebrating the Christmas season very, very early, in November, all the time. And as I got older and into my adulthood and married, and we started celebrating even earlier and earlier and earlier. Like, we would when I was growing up, we would start celebrating probably like mid-November, and then when my mom remarried, when I was a teenager, we started celebrating like a little bit before that, and then when I got married, we started like the first week of November. So let me block. Thank you, Paul. Paul did it for me. Thanks, Paul. Paul just did. Thank you. This is the best live stream, you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I haven't been able to eat all day either, and I've had raging diarrhea for 3 days. I wonder if it's all the same thing, but why would that be connected with my sinuses? Is that a thing? Does that happen? My battery's dying. As soon as my battery dies, I'm gonna go. So if it cuts off, I still have 10%, so I should be fine for a little bit. Taylor, I don't know what you mean by using quotes, but Taylor says, I have a friend that is struggling with an eating disorder and is preaching recovery, but is not taking any responsibility or action to do anything about it. She means well, but it's still frustrating or pointless. Are you talking about yourself or me? I can't tell if this is like I can't tell what you're talking about. You need to be straight. I can't tell. What are you talking about? Are you talking about yourself or me? Because I've had... How did that person come back? Paul, do you got this, or do you want me to? Of course I do, Felicity. Yeah. Paul's usually... He might be driving. Hold on. Block. Was there a third? I only see 2. Okay, tell me if you see another one. Oh, YouTube live streams are the greatest. You report them, thank you. I appreciate when you guys report. Any advice, Taylor? Oh, did you answer my question, by the way? Hold on. Well, I would say that, again, like I was saying, whoa, I just got really dizzy. Oh, okay, that's greatness feeling. What is the things happening? I would say to remember, like I said before, that eating disorders are so complex and so complicated, and oh my gosh, there is not one eating disorder out there that is the same as another. And so that's why it kind of drives me nuts when people will say things to me like, I've been through exactly what you're going through and I got better. How come you're not all the way better? Blah, blah, blah. And that just makes me want to stop trying, because it brings me down. It kind of validates the voices in my head that I do suck and that I'm not worth anything and that I can't ever get better. Because those are the voices that Ed continuously tells me. And so then when other people say those things, it validates it and it hurts me. So like talking about your friend, the best thing you can do for her or him or whoever is to constantly tell her that you believe in her, uplift her, tell her that you have faith in her and you know that she can do this and you know that it's hard for her and you can never possibly understand exactly what she's going through, but that you're here for her if she needs you. Just basically be as positive and supportive as you can, and don't be negative or bring her down in any way, because that already happens enough in her brain. Trust me. So. Thanks, Felicity. You're priceless too. My butthole hurts. Here's the thing. I feel like when I take NyQuil, I say the same things I always say, but I say them drunkly when I'm Because I always talk about my butthole, don't I? It's a really good Sunday night video. You're welcome. Libby's journal says PTSD does the same thing. If it's even kind of like something that triggers the event, it validates it in your brain. Exactly. And nobody can know, even if you've been through like for instance, my family, I have never talked about this, and I probably never will give details about this, but the last day that I think I've mentioned this, but I've never talked fully about it or given details or anything, but the last day that my family was together before my parents divorced, that last day was, I think I can safely say for every member of my family, the worst day in our lives for all of us. But it's for different reasons, because we were all in different situations that day, and it was the same situation that we were all going through, but the way that, because of our ages and places that we were, or space and phones and cars, and it was the exact same situation that we were all going through. We were all going through this traumatic day, but we all went through it differently, and we were all traumatized differently from it. So yeah, what was my point? You get my point. So we can't possibly judge anybody based on, even if even if I were to find somebody that said, hey, Shanny, can you, I have a bulimia, and I've had it for 19 years. And before that, I had binge eating disorder since I was 5 years old. And then I had bulimia, and then I had anorexia in high school. And I was sexually abused as a child, and I was physically and emotionally abused. And then I was taken advantage of by all my boyfriends. And then I went through something really hard after I got married. And then blah, blah, blah. Even then, I couldn't be like, I know how you feel. And this is how I got over it. And if you can't get over it, then you're stupid. Nobody can know what another person is going through unless they are in their actual shoes. And it drives me nuts when people compare their problems with each other. I see it a lot on YouTube, and it bothers me because I see a lot of Shanny Fannies get attacked for talking openly, bravely about their stories, and then having someone attack them and say, oh, I've been through that and I got through it, and if you can't, then you're weak and you're stupid and you should just give up, because I went through it and I did it, and you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just rambling now. Look at how good my hair, I look like a sister wife. You know how they do wait, hold on, there we go. Don't they do their hair like this? I look like a sister wife. It's so pretty. No, I'm not a sister wife. No, we don't practice polygamy in my religion. That is such a common misconception. I would make a perfect, I totally look like a sister wife right now. No makeup, got the hair. Nothing against them. I'm just saying we don't practice it. I don't judge. Anyway, moving on. I don't know. I'm trying to make it for 2 hours, so we'll see if my battery lets me. Mind of Marie says, hi, Shannon. What did I miss? Well, I'm drunk on NyQuil. I'm sick. Mia says, what's the religion? I am LDS. You might know me as Mormon. We prefer to be called LDS, Latter-day Saints, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Because a lot of people get confused and think that we're not Christians. And so we prefer to go by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So we prefer LDS, Latter-day Saints. But most people know us as Mormons. And while we did practice polygamy hundreds of years ago, we don't anymore. Well, not hundreds of years. Wait, when did we practice? I don't even remember when we stopped. Paul, can you help me out? But a long time ago. It's been over 100 years, I'm sure. But But yeah, we don't practice that. Now, the FLDS Church does. So the FLDS Church is the Fundamentalist Latter-day Saint Church, which is basically, they were LDS, but then they branched off and made their own church. And yes, Paul is LDS too. And they made kind of like, it's like pretty much the same morals and values and stuff, but they put their own spin on things, I guess. I don't know. It depends. There's different types of polygamists too. Like the sister wives that you see on TV, and then the kind that wouldn't dare be caught on TV. Like, again, you can't even compare because, I don't know. But anyway, so yes, originally the FLDS Church did come from our church, but they branched off because they wanted, okay, a 5% battery, because they wanted to practice polygamy. Maybe I'll have Danny bring a charger because, hold on one sec. Because I'm not wearing pants, so I do have a blanket though. Okay, hold on. Anyway, moving on. Or Alicia, if you're here, do you know? Did you guys answer? I haven't been reading. I suck. So dizzy. Let's see if he notices. Wait, there might be one down here.
Where?
Is there?
Oh, so,
Did you ever bring that square thing back up?
yeah. Where I go to you. It's in here.
Maybe. Do you like my hair?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Does it remind you of anything?
The 90s.
The 90s?
No? 80s?
No. No. Don't I look like a sister wife?
I don't watch that show, so I don't know.
Not the show. Okay, not a sister wife. A polygamist woman.
Oh. Sure.
You don't even know what you don't even know. Hold on.
There's no charger here.
Check the other one.
I wouldn't.
Are you sure? I thought I brought it down somewhere.
Totally look at
I'm sorry. It actually looks like I have a mullet, which is really pretty. I hate mullets. Okay. Katie Harper says, do you still have your CTR ring? I still have mine even though I'm not practicing. I don't, and I wish I did. In fact, I think I uploaded the video, didn't I? The home video. So I got my CTR ring when I was 8 years old, and my dad gave it to me. For those of you that don't know, CTR stands for Choose the Right, and it's a lot of us in our religion wear these rings called a CTR ring, just to kind of like remind us to have good morals and values and do the right thing. And my dad gave it to me when I was 8 years old, and like when I got baptized into the church. And they sell, oh yeah, they sell them everywhere here, Eliza. If you come to Utah, you can find them at Walmart. You can find them everywhere here. But there's something. What was I saying? Oh, so then I wore it, and I never, ever, ever took it off until I was like 16 or 17 years old. And I'm pretty sure I uploaded the video. When I was doing my home video series that I uploaded here on YouTube, I uploaded a bunch of home videos. Go check out the one that's called, I don't know, Hanging with...
Dear, sorry.
No, you're fine. It's like Hanging with Friends or something like that. Thank you, baby. You sure?
Here?
Did you even eat dinner?
Yeah, I eat all that Chinese stuff.
You don't like sweet chicken.
No, but I did.
Oh, you have spaghetti too.
Yep, I ate some for lunch today.
I might just eat some soup. Anyway, do I have any back there? was I talking about? Do you remember?
Uploading.
Oh,
your
it's
CTR.
called like Hanging with Friends or something. I don't know. And you'll see my face as a 17-year-old. Bye, thank you. Very overweight, very over makeuped girl on the thumbnail. That's what you'll see. And I think I'm making this face or something. But go watch that video. And I took off the CTR ring for the first time since I was 8 years old. And there was, ugh. And there was a green mark on my ring. And then after that, I don't think I ever wore it again. And then I think I've had a couple since then, but I kept losing them. And I hate wearing jewelry usually. So, like, I don't even wear a wedding ring usually. So, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I uploaded a lot of home videos. There was like a week or two where I took a break. And I uploaded a home video every day. Like, I did them from when I was like 3 years old up until like 17 years old. So go check those out. They're very entertaining. I was very different back then. So my mouth is too dry to drink this. It's called Hanging with Siblings and Friends. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sam Stark. Wait, where? It's on my YouTube channel. Here, let me actually, I have my phone. I can show you. I thought it was Hanging with Friends, but I believe you because I forget things. You're right. It's called Hanging with Siblings and Friends, and in parentheses, Obnoxious Teenagers, 2001. Okay, so there's a thumbnail. Look how pretty. What is happening? See, and I uploaded like my wedding video and when I was younger, and there's a lot more. I don't know where they are, but here, we can just look it up. We can just watch it right now. Oh, it's right at the beginning. We'll just watch it.
It's been 8 years. She put that on. Now she's gonna take it off.
Would you like to see why I'm going to take
She's
it
gonna
off?
take it off.
Yes, I've had this on since I was 8 years old. There's fungus on her ring! And if you look really closely,
That's Liz.
I've got some kind of fungus going on here. So,
Let me turn the brightness down. Hold on.
I'm finally ready to take my CTR ring off and...
I was so different back
Guys, 8
then.
years. I can't, like, break the tradition.
Hey, hurry.
This was me trying to get attention from the boys.
Somebody else take it off. I can't do it. No, have him take it off. Take me.
So he can touch my hand because I need attention.
Take it off, Brett.
Get tweezers, get tweezers.
Hey, someone just said, hurry, I'm gonna leave the
Be
tape.
gentle.
Julie.
It's not coming off.
Loosen it.
So dramatic.
Oh my gosh, it's all...
Quick, open the door.
This is cringy. I can't even watch.
And it's all over.
I feel like this is
Here's the ring.
Go get it back.
Don't tell her.
part of me is gone.
That looks so funny.
Yeah, I know, it's still very young.
I think I'm still like that actually. I have issues.
Show it to us in close up.
Good job, Brett. You ruined 8 years of her life.
CTR stands for Choose the Right. Oh, Brett, if you're out there, I would love to hear from you.
Is this going to ruin my ring?
That's weird. Yeah, go watch the rest of those videos. They're very interesting. That was a girl that was hating herself every day and did everything she could to get attention or to get boys to try and like her and stuff. So anyway, it was a really fun time for me. What was I about to tell you? Oh, CTR. So is it like a purity ring? I don't think we've ever thought of it that way, but I guess so. I guess it could be. It's just kind of a ring to remind us to always choose the right. So if you're being presented at a party to drink alcohol or Coke, then choose the Coke. Or if you're being presented to look at pornography or watch a movie online, then you watch a movie online. Or, choosing the right situation all the time, no matter what. Choosing what's better. Yes, like what would Jesus do? Exactly, Alicia. But I think it means different things for different people. But for me, that's what it means. But like my sister, you'll see her comment all the time on here. And her screen name is LISCTR, and that stands for Life is Short, Choose the Right, and that's kind of like all of her social media handles, because that's her thing that she does. It's really cute. Yeah. I have friends too, Alicia. Alicia said I have friends who are not LDS that wear CTR rings. I've known people that have done that too. You don't have to be LDS to wear a ring that tells you to do the right thing. Like, there's no rule. You can go buy one anywhere. You have to go through training. You have to take a course. There's lots of books you have to read. And I love that because so many people have good morals. You don't have to be LDS to have good morals. So many people do. That's why I love and accept all people as long as they're good people and use their good heart instead of listening to the jerk that's inside of all of us. Mind of Marie says, Shanny, want to help me with my Christmas tree? Where do you live? Where do you live? I'll be right over. I'm on NyQuil. But my sinuses are feeling better. It's not burning. How did that happen? Severe cold and flu. Headache, fever, sore throat, minor aches and pains. Nasal, sinus, and sinus pressure. Interesting, it actually worked. Too bad I can't drink it all the time, but for now it's working. Tiffany says, right now Insidia is being a real bitch to me. I can't shut her up. I am so over her for you. Insidia, for those of you that don't watch Tiffany Gray music, first of all, what are you doing with your life? She's amazing. She is autistic and visually impaired, and she sings beautifully and perfectly like an angel. And she talks about those things, and she talks about her life, and she loves and supports me more than anybody. She's amazing, okay? But she has an inner voice, and she's named her inner voice Insidia. And Insidia is a complete ass. And if I were to ever meet Tiffany in person, I will, because we're like sisters from another misters, I will hug her so hard, and I will whisper to that little Insidia inside and be like, listen, you need to get out of Tiffany's head, because Tiffany is the sweetest, funniest, smartest, most talented, most beautiful, most wonderful, caring, giving, selfless person I've ever met. And the last thing that she deserves is for you to come into her brain and F that up by telling her things about herself that are absolutely not true, and you can go to hell, and we will not ever think of you again. It's not going to work, but I'm going to try. So, I love Tiffany so much. Anyway, I'm sorry you're having a crappy day. Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Even drunk me has better things to say than Insidia, because she's awful. I hate her so much. And I don't hate people, but I hate her. And I hate my voice too, my inner voice. Okay, I love you. Oh, wow, that's awesome, Katie. Katie Harper says, oh yay, or oh yeah, I don't know. It's day 21 of zero fentanyl. Fentanyl? Are those like the patches, I think? No Suboxone, no methadone. Doctor prescribed for EDS pain management. So you even have a prescription and you're not taking it? Wow. And have used CBDS. We can all make it through. I am so proud of you, Katie. That's amazing. I'm very, very proud of you. Hearing your guys' stuff, like, inspires me to keep going, because it's amazing the things that you guys get through, and makes me believe I can too. I feel so drunk. I don't know what drunk feels like, actually. What does drunk feel like? Is drunk feel like you're really, like, I know what high feels like because I've been in the hospital on morphine. Morphine? What did I say? And I just remember, like, it makes you feel like your whole body is, like, hot, and then you feel out of your mind. Is that what drunk feels like? Because that's what I feel like a little bit. Hi, Miss World! I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here, but hi. Okay, Felicity. But have you been high before? Is it the same feeling? I'm just curious. I don't want to do it. I'm just curious because I've never drunk before. Alcohol is gross. I'm trying to think if I know I've tasted it, but I've never, like, drunken it. Drink. And, like, yeah, it's not good. But I understand addiction, and I understand how people could get addicted to it. Jaden, you accidentally drank wine? What did it taste? Could you tell? I've never had wine. Does it taste like grape juice? I'm drinking a Yoo-Hoo, which I used to think was not milk. I thought it was a chocolate drink with no milk in it. It was gross. Okay. Alicia told me, because I told Alicia, I'm like, I'm a rebel inside, and I've always just wanted to taste wine. I just want to taste it, just to know. And I just want to smoke one cigarette, just to know what it's like. And she's like, wine tastes like rotten grapes, rotten grape juice. And I'm like, okay, maybe not. Anyway, I always thought that this had no milk in it, because milk makes me sick. But I read the ingredients the other day, and it says, in bold letters, contains milk and soy. So that's why I'm bloated all the time. It's worth it. I won't have a cigarette. I know that one. I would probably actually die if I took a puff of a cigarette because my innards are so damaged. Look at how big my pupils are. I feel like I'm I feel like I'm not going to remember this live stream. So if you want to ask me something, now is the time. I might delete this live stream, depending on what you ask me, but I'm telling you, a joint is weed. Oh, what did I say? No, I don't mean smoke a joint. I meant smoke a cigarette. I've never smoked a cigarette before. I feel like it would choke me. How does it not choke people? Because have you ever been to the gym and gone into the sauna with, like, the steam rooms everywhere, and you go in the steam room and you breathe and then you can't breathe because you choke? Is it like that? Awesome, Princess Sweet Pea. I have an alcohol addiction, 6 months clean. That's amazing. I am proud of you. Wow. I am so proud of you. Thank you. I would be funny drunk. Wait, am I drunk right now? Wait, see, we need to figure this out. I don't know if I'm drunk or not. Because I don't know what drunk feels like. I don't think I'm drunk. It just makes me loopy. But is that what drunk is? I don't know. I'm so proud of you guys. You choked for days? Yeah, I think I would too. And Savvy, if you're still here, don't ever try smoking because you would die. She's got, like, major asthma problems. I get asthma, like, if I exercise too hard. I'm serious. You can ask me anything right now. Laura Brucich, what are your opinions on yoga for mental health? I think it's a great idea, and it's been something I've been considering. Maybe doing yoga. Like, I used to do Pilates in high school, and I loved doing it because it didn't mess too much with my equilibrium problems. So like I didn't get too nauseous because I could lay on the floor and do things and stuff like that. So I think yoga might be good, and I've always wanted to try it. I am the least flexible person in the world, but I'm sure I could change that. But I also want to try meditating. Like when we got this house, my little nook was originally going to be like my little room that I would go in every morning or whenever I wake up and like meditate in there. And I'm going to start doing that, and it's going to go along with something else that I can't tell you because Alicia and I are going to announce it together. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. So maybe I'll add that in my routine also. Maybe just like a little bit, some sort of relaxation stretching, you know. Jaden Gross says, what is your favorite movie or show on Netflix? Haters back off. And Friends. And The Office. There's too many. But Haters Back Off is my favorite. Amelia Rideout says, have you ever had gastric emptying studies done to diagnose your gastroparesis? I don't know if that's what they did. They knocked me out in the hospital. I was diagnosed in the hospital. I went to the hospital with severe pains in my stomach and my chest, and they admitted me for 3 days. They did all kinds of tests on me. They definitely had me pooping into something weird. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't a toilet. I don't know if that's what it was. I have no idea. That 3 days was such a blur to me. They did so many tests, and that's when they diagnosed me with it. So possibly. Can you tell me real quick what that means? And I'll tell you if I remember doing it. Alternatives to self-harm. That's from Candace Cant. Yes, I like to draw on my skin with red marker because it tricks my mind into seeing blood on my skin. And I don't know if I would advise doing that somewhere visible for people. For me, when I used to cut, I haven't cut in a long time. I'm really proud of myself for that. But hold on, I'm trying to like pay attention to see if that girl answers me too. You have to eat food, and they take pictures of your stomach every half hour or something. Yes, they did that. Yes, they did that because they forced me to eat. I told them I didn't want to eat. They said I had to eat, and then they would take me back to your room. Yes, okay. I didn't know that was what it was called, but yes. Anyway, what was I talking about? Is that all they did, Amelia? Is that all they do? Because I know they knocked me out at one point. Why would they have knocked me out? Why did they put me under for something? Maybe they did like an endoscopy. I don't remember. Such a blur. Maybe they did a colonoscopy. Anyway, what was I talking about, guys? I don't remember. It was really important. Anybody? Can someone remind me? What was I talking about? Anybody? Yeah, it must have done. Yeah. Self-harm alternatives. Thank you, guys. Thanks. Okay. So I don't normally cut where it's visible for other people anyway. So when I would cut my legs mostly. That's where I would cut, like my upper thighs. Because even when I go swimming in the summer, I always wear a skirt or shorts or something. So I've always cut where I know no one will ever see it. But it kind of helps to do it wherever you want. Like sometimes I feel tempted to cut my arm, and sometimes when I'm in that moment and I want to just hurt myself so bad, I'll grab a marker and just dig the marker into my skin right here where like it can, and this might not be the best advice, but it's better than the alternative. It's better than you actually cutting and possibly hitting the wrong artery and bleeding out to death. So that's one of the things I do, just to kind of visually see the blood. And like, I don't know why, but it works for me. The other thing is to keep your hands busy. So that's up to you. For me, I like to craft. I like to make cards. I used to crochet a lot. I haven't done that forever, but that used to help me a lot. Fidget spinners help, honestly. Playing with slime, cooking for people, baking for people, doing things for other people in general, and not thinking about yourself, getting out and serving somebody else. those are all things that can help too. So yeah, I think I did a whole video on it recently, so go check it out. How about rubber bands? What about rubber bands? What do you do, like flick them? Wouldn't that hurt though? Wouldn't that still hurt you? Diffie? Chewy on ice is something that I do. I don't know what it is about it. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I might actually try that. Now that I have dentures, I can chew ice. I couldn't before. My teeth were too sensitive. Oh, yay, Savvy. I can't wait for that video. You flick yourself? Oh. Is that self-harm or is that to keep you from self-harming? Emily Davis. Hey, you can also hug a fluffy sweater. I'm with you, Tiffany. Do you know now that every time I feel a fluffy sweater, I think of you? Always. I was at Costco, and they had these really soft teddy bears, and I thought of you. I just, like, held it and hugged it, and I thought of you. Like you were giving me a fluffy hug. It was really sweet. So thank you. You didn't know you did that, but thank you. You did. Yeah, it kind of hurts to use rubber bands. I used to use that. So do you use it as an... Okay, so Emily says to keep from. So it is an alternative. Okay. It gives pain without damage. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's still self-harm because it's giving you pain. Like the other self-harms that I do is I punch myself in the face all the time because for some odd reason I bruise like a banana everywhere on my body except my face. I think it's because I'm so anemic that I don't have a lot of blood in my face, but I never bruise on my face. So I'll hit myself all the time. I'll try and give myself black eyes and hit myself as hard as I can. Nothing, and it never bruises. It never shows. But like, so it doesn't bruise and it doesn't like leave a lasting effect. And so, but I still consider that self-harm. So I don't know how I feel about the flicking thing. But again, I would much rather you do something that's not going to make you bleed out than to accidentally hit the wrong face slapping. I do that too, Dwight. Ugh, it's horrible. Why do we do these? Aw, Savvy. I used a rubber band to stop myself from cutting, and it didn't work for me. It ended up bruising my wrist. Yeah. Well, you're really little, too. You gotta be careful. She is so sweet and little. She is so little. If you ever hug Savvy, no offense, don't take this in the wrong way. I wish I was tiny like that, but she is so sweet and so little that you feel like you might break her if you hug her too hard. And she's like the sweetest little teddy bear in the whole world, and I love her and I miss her. And I get to see you soon, right? Maybe? I hope so. I want to like go to dinner with you and just chat with you. Kelly Neach says, I've been 3 years clean and I'm triggered lately to self-harm. I'm sorry, honey. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I know it's not that simple, but just know that I don't own a fluffy sweater dress. Oh, I own like fluffy dresses, like my prom dress and my wedding dress, but they're not really soft. They're just fluffy. Anyway, don't give up. Don't give in. Do your best is what I'll say, because that's a lot of pressure to say just stop or just don't do it. So I'm going to say do your very best and don't beat yourself up about it and try and distract yourself as much as you can. Edward Joel says, Shanny, I ate today and didn't over-exercise. Thank you for all your videos. Oh, thank you, Edward. Thank you for telling me that. Are you a girl? I've never heard a girl named Edward. Or are you a boy with long hair? I can't tell because the picture is so small. Either way, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. That's great. Oh, wow, Emily. Okay. I didn't do it for the blood. I used rubber bands. I used rubber bands when I was mad for the pain. Yeah. That's how I would feel about hitting and punching and stuff. Aww. You're welcome, Kelly. I love The Office. Miss Gator Girl, that's a good show. That's on Netflix, too. I'm getting tired. Yay, Savvy! Do you know when yet? Do you have a date yet? Come over, Felicity. It took you like everything to get here last time, so don't worry. I'll come to you. I promise I'm coming to you soon. Not soon. I shouldn't say soon. But I don't know if Alicia's still here, but we've got some exciting things possibly coming up that I wish I could talk to you about so badly. You have no idea. You have no idea. But if it happens, I have a feeling this is what's going to boost my channel. Alicia, should I just not talk about it? I'm not going to say what it is, so if it doesn't happen, that's fine. And this is not even like, yeah. This is not even like for sure set in stone or anything. Nope, what, Alicia? Wait, what did I say? I don't know. Anyway. Don't say anything. Okay. It's so hard. And if that doesn't happen, that's okay. Because I think we're doing great the way we are. Aren't we, Alicia? Aw, Grace Butcher says, you have helped me so much throughout my bipolar diagnosis. Thank you so much for being a ray of sunshine in my cloudy life. That's really sweet. Thank you. I love you. Aww. These are the things that just keep me going. Becca, I haven't seen you in a while. Becca Garvin. Shanny, I'm sorry I haven't been on your channel. I really am. I love you. These past few weeks have been rough. 2 of my friends passed away, and bad stuff keeps happening. I'm really down. What? What happened? Are you okay? I'm so sorry. Aww. You're in my thoughts and prayers, okay? And don't worry about not being here. It's fine. Life happens to everyone. Aw, thanks, Lizzie. Lizzie says, I want you to know you're very beautiful, Shanny. Thank you, Lizzie. So are you. And I like your tattoo. From what I can see. I can't see it close up, but I like it. Aw. Maybe yellow hearts for Becca? Yes? Yellow hearts for Becca. To let her know that we love her and we're thinking and praying for her if you pray. We love you, Becca. Yellow hearts for Becca. And for the families of those 2 friends that died. Because how do 2 friends die in a week or 2 weeks or whatever you said? Did they die at the same time? What happened? Oh, man. Look at all the yellow hearts for you, Becca. Savvy, I hate that. She said, I filmed for 40 minutes. Holy crap, this is going to be fun to edit. I hate it. I do that all the time. I'll film a video and I'll all of a sudden have like 2 hours of footage and it takes forever to edit. Look at all the yellow hearts for Becca. Is she still here? I don't know. I hope so. Green is good too, Sarah. Thanks. Hello, Kate. Welcome. Aww. That's sad. Kelly Neach, a family member of mine died today. Why is everyone dying? I'm sorry. Yellow hearts for Kelly, too. Jeez. Yellow heart just means that we love you and support you and pray for you and think of you, and we're here for you as much as we can be. Purple hearts is our no suicide pact. I forget the other colors. We've done so many. I don't know. They get confused. I just know that purple hearts is always the same, but I think yellow is what we do for supporting. Green are healing. Okay, thank you for reminding me, because I always forget. Green hearts are for healing. I need to make a chart. Does anybody, if you remember all the colors that we made up together, then tell me, and I'll make a chart for myself so I can remember. There you go. Green and yellow and purple. That's perfect, Princess Sweet Pea. That's okay, Lizzie. She says she's on her laptop. Laptop can't do hearts. That's okay. We know you care. Thank you. Okay, Becca said, "Aw, thank you all so much. I love you all. And I love you, Shanny. I love you too. This is really helping. Also, one got in a car crash and the other overdosed. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much. So sorry, honey. I look tired. I am. I'm gonna go soon. Maybe I'll finally be able to sleep. I'm so excited to sleep. I've never been more excited to sleep in my whole life. How sad is that? Man, people are going through some hard crap right now. Oh yes, Tiffany, I keep forgetting. I will. You need to remind me. Next time I post an Instagram picture, tell me in the comments of that photo. And if you want it to be code so he doesn't know, then say, hey Shanny, this is a reminder that the duck flies at midnight. And I'll know what it means. Anyway, I'll take maybe one or two more questions, then I'm gonna go. Maybe one more. So everyone's sending your questions. Oh, he doesn't have Instagram. Okay, well that makes it easier then. We can talk about him all the time now. Just kidding. Send questions and I'll pick one to end on, because now I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I need to try and eat something. I will say real quick, Kimberly K, I am still planning on doing DBT, and that's all I can say right now. That's all I want to say right now. But yes, I'm still planning on it. DBT is like a therapy that supposedly works really well for people with borderline personality disorder, which is what I was just diagnosed with. I don't know a lot about it yet, but I got my tree at Walmart, Weeping Willow. Kate says, how do you tell someone about your trauma, like the really shameful kind? I have something I've never told anyone. Well, first of all, I'm sorry for you that you went through that. Sorry that happened to you. You did not deserve that, whatever it is. And if it makes you feel any better, there are things that I have not shared, big things that I have not shared on the internet. And I think it's because, well, number one, obviously, I don't want the mean people out there attacking that part of my life and that part of my past. But also, I think there are some things that you have to just deal with on your own, even though it's like tempting to tell other people. But when I say deal with on your own, I don't mean like just keep it to yourself. I just mean if you could just find even a therapist or a counselor or a family member that you trust or somebody, or maybe even write about it. Just get a journal and put a lock on the journal if you're worried about people reading it. And anything to get the words out and to get the feelings out of what you're feeling is really important. Whether or not you actually tell people or not, that's not the point, as long as you're somehow getting it out of your system. Because it will continue to eat away at you the longer you hold it in, and trust me on that one. And this is something that has come up for me recently that is like killing me, and I want badly to share it with you guys, but I can't because, well, that's another story. But hi. My niece just texted me. Yeah, so make a video, then delete it. That's what I do. That's a good idea, Savvy. That's a really good idea. I might try that. You could try that too. Yeah, just doing anything so that you get the words out of your system. It's hard though, I know. It's easier said than done. Or you can put the video on private, yeah. Becca, the one that just lost 2 friends, said, is there an easier way to mourn death? Death is hard. I think for me, I don't know your belief system, but I believe that I'll see those people again. I believe that Danny and I are sealed together in marriage forever. So our marriage will continue after death, and for eternity we'll be together. And I also believe that that I will see everyone in my life who's died, that I will see them again as long as I do my best to get to a good place in heaven. Then I will have the freedom and the ability to see all of my family members and friends who have passed on before me. However, I believe 100% in those things. However, I also am a human being. And as a human being, death terrifies me, and death shakes me to my core and makes me sad and angry and mad at God and depressed and upset and just completely like I just want to give up. I don't know. But I think I have to remember, and I don't know if this will help you or not, but I have to remember that that is my human part of me that's feeling that way, and keep on trusting the part of myself that knows that I will see that person again, and that it's okay to let your human feelings take over for a while. That's okay. In fact, you need to do that. You need to mourn properly and don't hold it in. Talk about it as much as you need to. Find the right people to talk about it and do whatever you feel. I'm still mourning my grandma's death from over a year ago. I don't think I'm even close to being done mourning her death because I've avoided it for so long. And there are little things that will happen where it will come up and I didn't realize how much it was still affecting me. And so I think if you can just follow your feelings and do what your heart is begging of you to do and allowing yourself to feel the way that you need to feel is the key. And then I don't know your belief system, but if you do believe in life after death and seeing your loved ones again, then that's something that I rely a lot on because death is hard for me as a human. But I know that once I die, it won't be as hard for me and I'll understand things a lot better. Does that make sense? I don't know. Tiffany, I will pray for your friend Cindy, of course. Do you love how I keep saying I'll take one more and then I take like 10 more questions? Okay, this will be the last one for real, I promise. Lizzie, I'm sorry you get hate for being bisexual. That's stupid. And I love you and you're welcome here. I love all people. As long as you don't murder anyone or hurt children or abuse people, then you are welcome to my family. Yeah, Becca, hang in there, okay? You'll get through it, I promise. Oh, NyQuil burp. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, Savvy. Jesus wept over death. It's okay to cry over death, and to let the human feelings take over. Exactly. There's a reason that we're here. There's a reason that we were given these human bodies and these human minds. And it's to deal with all these trials to make us stronger. And every trial we get, if we fight it with goodness instead of with evil, then that's just building our spirit up even more and more and more. And we're more likely to, for lack of a better term, get to heaven or go to heaven. Because that's what we're here for. That's why we're given trials, is to see how strong we can be to fight through it and get better. And that's how, and it's true and it works. And I'll be talking about this week too, that Danny and I have hit a rough patch again. And the last time we hit a rough patch in our marriage, I think it was like a year ago maybe, I don't remember. And I talked to you guys about it, and I never gave details, and I never will give details because that part is sacred to me in my marriage. But I think it's important to address the fact that everybody has marriage issues, everybody has relationship issues, and there is a way to work through it. And I think it's a good thing to share that with people so that people don't get the idea that everything is perfect and how come that couple is so perfect and I'm not, and how did they get through it? And the thing is with me and Danny is we have been through so many hard things in our marriage. It's unbelievable. If I could tell you, I would, but there's really no point in that. So just trust me that knowing that the things that we've worked through is what has made us who we are, the marriage that we have. And right now we're hitting another rough patch, and it happens a lot, and we're working through it. And so just like with life, when something rough is thrown at you, don't just give up on it and give up completely and just roll over and die. Fight for it and fight against the negativity and the evil of it, and then you'll come back even stronger. So I know for sure that once we get through this little rough patch, we're going to come back even stronger than we already were, because we've proven that to each other over and over and over and over in our marriage. And that same thing goes for life. So I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm really nauseous. I have to go. Okay, I'm going to go eat something. But yeah, so thanks for joining. Thanks for letting me do this tonight instead of a video. I love you guys very much, and I hope I can feel better so I can start vlogging again tomorrow. Is there anything that would make you two get a divorce? That's from Adriana Dunn. The only thing that would make me divorce Danny is if he abused me, and vice versa. Abuse, murder. That's it. I think everything else can be worked through. And abuse, specifically like child abuse. If he were to ever, which, I can't even let that out of my mouth. He would never do anything like that. But no, unless he was like a murderer or an abuser, then no, you can get through anything. What about cheating? Well, neither of us have ever cheated on each other, but I have seen other people work through that, and I do believe it's possible. I think it would be hard, but it's very possible. It is. Because you got to look at why. Why do people do things the way that they do? The things that Danny has done to hurt me and the things that I have done to hurt him. Why did we do those things? Because we were hurting ourselves, and sometimes, unfortunately, people cheat when they're hurting, but sometimes it's not about their partner. Sometimes it's just about them, and they hate themselves so much and they loathe themselves so much. And it's all of us are somebody's child. All of us are humans. All of us have a good heart inside. And I don't think any of us go throughout our day looking to cheat on our spouse. And if you do, then again, there might be other issues going on in your head too. But it's just human nature, I feel to just, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm getting really tired. What am I trying to say? there just are things that I will not put up with. And cheating is one that would break my heart if Danny cheated on me. I know he never would. But even if he did, knowing the things we've been through and knowing how strong we are, I honestly believe that it could be worked through because I know him now and I know him so well. And I know, I don't know, like we've all messed up and we've all done stupid things in the past. And that's why I say if you're like a murderer or a child abuser, I can't have that because that is different to me. In my mind, that's like you've got a screw loose if you're a murderer or a child abuser because that means that you're missing that human emotion chip of your brain. Does this make any sense? I don't know. Whereas with cheating or other issues, our issues, which I can't say out loud, but other issues aren't coming from like a bad brain cell that we're born with, like murderers are, or that we're taught, like some of them are, but that comes from like a moment of weakness. Do you know what I mean? It's different to me. I don't know. Like child abuse and murder and abuse in general is different to me than cheating or anything else like that. I don't know. But I'm also just a super optimist when it comes to love. I'm kind of weird like that. I don't know. I just believe that everything can be... I'm just a very forgiving person, and he is too, so I don't know. I do make sense? Okay, you guys agree. Okay. Does this make... I don't know, but yeah. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. I don't even know what I just said, but I love you guys. Thanks again for everything, and I'm sure I'll vlog for tomorrow, which is Tuesday. You'll see it. So, well, Monday night at midnight. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to go eat some soup and go to bed. Okay. I love you guys very much, and thanks for everything. And remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. And you are all in my thoughts and prayers, no matter what you're going through. And I'm with you, and I know you're with me, so thank you. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.